Before I start the review, I gotta tell this funny story that happened while I was watching Patriots Day. So it was towards the last half of the film. I was sitting in the auditorium on the right side, right? And it's this very emotional scene. My boy Marky Mark, he's killing it. I'm watching, okay, this is very intense. And on the very far left side, I hear this woman talk to the person behind her. She's like, "Yeah, I hear you fucking bitch." And I was like, "Oh shit." You know, I was taken aback. I was like, I saw people in the front and right here next to me turn around. I was like, "Oh shit," you know, because I was trying to pay attention to the film. But then I was like, "What's going on here? What's going on here?" And then I hear her say, "Yeah, you've been laughing and talking about the whole movie. You better shut your mouth, you fucking bitch." And I was like, "God damn." I didn't know. I didn't hear her talking throughout the whole film. But yeah, you tell her, fuck that bitch. Patriots Day. So Patriots Day is about the Boston Marathon bombings that occurred back in April of 2013. Now initially I wasn't really that excited for the film because I was like, okay, the Boston Marathon bombings, it wasn't too long ago when that event occurred, and the fact they were already making a film about it, I was like, okay, that's, to me that seemed kind of shady. I was like, I don't even know if they're even going to make a good film out of this. And then, you know, I heard Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg, because these two, they did Lone Survivor and Deepwater Horizon, and those two have been good. So when I heard they were doing the film, I was like, okay, well, let's see how this film's going to come out. And I gotta say, I think Patriots Day is a really great film. Let's talk about the positives. For one, the acting from everybody was good. Mark Wahlberg definitely gave one of his best performances. You could tell he's doing his absolute best trying to give this emotional performance. And the rest of the cast, John Goodman, Kevin Bacon, J.K. Simmons, everybody else in the film did a great job. Another thing that the film did amazingly well was how it depicted the horror of the bombings. Like, once the bombings occur in the film, it is absolute terror. There's a moment in the film too where the film just catches you, and from there on till the end of the film, you are at the edge of your seat, and there's so much tension and suspense that is building up, and the film does a great job in doing that. And the humorous moments that were in the film worked, because when the first one happened, I was like, oh, I hope they don't overdo it and it doesn't play at the wrong time. Luckily, it did not take away from the tension that the film was building up to. And the action scenes that were in the film were well done, because one of the things I really love that it did with the action scenes is that it didn't Hollywoodize it. You know, they didn't make it, oh, these grand explosions. They shot the action scenes as if it was a real gunfight. Now, as for negatives, I really don't have that many negatives to the film. I think the biggest negative with this film is pacing, because there are times in the film where it's like, okay, this film does a good job in tensing you up. And then there are a couple of scenes where that all stops and it really drags down. It's like, okay, it just happens at a couple of points in the film. In the first two acts of the movie, it's a very emotionally driven film. It's like, okay, you're emotionally investing in these characters. You're like, okay, you gotta hunt these guys down. And then all of a sudden it just turns into an action film really quick. The way the film transitions from the second act towards the third act was a bit messy. But other than those nitpicks that I have with the film, Patriots Day is a really great film. By the end of it, it pays a really nice tribute to the people who were injured and to, unfortunately, those people who lost their lives during the incident. And by the end of it, you're like, wow, like, you want to come together with people and just be like, you know what, we got to stand together. And I'm going to give Patriots Day an A-. This is definitely a must-see film, especially since there's a lot of films that came out this weekend that, you know, aren't that amazing. Patriots Day is definitely the one you should see. So guys, that's my review for Patriots Day. What did you guys think of the film? Did you guys like it, or you guys didn't like it? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.